You cheer for you, you cheer for me. It's time to watch Monkey Debris. Hi guys, welcome to another vlog / video.
Still a video, isn't it?
Video.
Today we're at VR here in Liverpool because we've been invited to try out some of their VR stuff. It's dedicated to VR. We've never tried any VR before, but we've been invited along, so we're going to have a little look at it and we'll see how it goes, and hopefully you can see us doing some VR stuff. Alright.
Wow, that's epic.
They're good.
Yeah, I just love this as it is.
Just 10.
What do you do?
I'm in the abyss. Where are you, Abigail?
So I'm going on the sunken ship with the whale.
With
The whale coming. So I've got, you can see those grids coming up, I would imagine, as well. Yeah, they're just to protect you from walking into the wall. It won't hurt you if you walk into the wall. The back wall's not bricky, well it is, but there's a layer of padding as well, so don't worry. If you were to jump into it, it would hurt, so...
Oh man, it's like a dead whale down here.
Yeah.
I'm like right in the deep dark ocean.
Yeah, with just the torch and there's a couple of glowfish.
Nice shot. Oh,
So I'm going to look at his tail now. Look at his tail, watch. Keep on looking at his tail. Keep on following his tail.
What?
Yeah, keep on watching.
literally inside a fruit.
That was scary. Oh, it's scary now. I feel like something's
Don't worry, I'm not. The blue isn't scary. The one that your dad's on is a bit sort of dark. It won't scare him, but it's dark.
Jellyfish.
As I say, the blue is really, really nice looking. The graphics and everything.
Jellyfish right here.
You can touch it. It will sort of.
Passionate.
Yeah, it'll move you. You'll kind of move it.
Playing like a drum.
Preview will sort of go in and out. Yeah, there you go.
Wow, it's tons of them.
Abigail's beating the fish up. So you can touch those plants, yeah, and they'll go in.
I feel like Dave It's a good Abigail. I can see like a whale jaw now. Sharp teeth.
Where's the turtle? Oh, there's something down there.
You're expecting it once it goes dark, when it comes back on with it to be sharp right in my face. It's also
the bullets, yeah, you can do that, but it's going to get harder and harder. So with one hand, reach over your back quickly and bring it over, back to your front. So get your right hand or your left hand if you're right-handed. So if you get your left hand and bring it over your shoulder, right over, yeah, more, and then bring it forward. Yeah, bring it forward now. Yeah, there you go. You've got your shield off your back.
What's it feel like, Dave?
We kind of think Space Pirate is like a modern take on Space Invaders. So if your little ball right next to you, see that glowing glass, bring it up to your eyes. Can you see it? Yeah. So if you pick up the ship, a lot of moving your hands around, so you're going to start looking like you're disco dancing now. Yeah, exactly. Because you've got to basically avoid the objects that the little red balls that get fired from the enemies will hit your ship. See those red balls? Now you're going to, yeah, exactly. For your arrow, you'll look down on your waist, you'll see a pocket. Grab hold of your trigger and bring it up, and then you'll grab an arrow out, and then you'll put it in the bow, and exactly the same way as you did the last game, fire the bow. If you fire into the blue orbs, they'll take you to that point. That's how you teleport in this game. Oh yeah, so if you shoot into the blue thing, which Abigail's managed to do, which is quite hard at this point, but she's done it, because they're far away. If you shoot into the blue orbs, you'll go to that point on the map. So if you want to go onto like a ledge somewhere or a cliff, what's cool is you can actually fire the arrows into your heads and then pick them out. You can actually grab them out, see? There's a good place on that little cliff, so Dave, if you fire an arrow, it's that blue orb that's on the little island. Yeah, see now down there.
You trying to shoot me or them?
Okay, so click fire deck, Dave. Yeah. You'll like this one, even though you are actually flying, this is really good. We're actually amazed how well it works without making people feel sick. We don't kind of get why it works. So you'll notice one hand is a hose and one hand is a jetpack. Obviously you need to put out the fires with the hose and then fight the fire in the other places. So you hold the... yeah, exactly. You will get a bit of a sensation when you land on buildings. Yeah, like that.
What's it feel like, Dave?
Unbelievable. I feel like actually can't get my head around it. You can imagine doing like a Godzilla type game like this, where you actually see him smashing down the buildings and you'll go fight him. This is crazy. Whoa!
So what you'll do is you'll go into the game. About 4 dodgeballs will appear. Sorry, 3 will appear. A lot of teleport involved, so you've got to be the quickest to pick up one of the balls and throw it against each other to score the points. Look, yeah, there you go.
Go and get ball, Abby. Throw at your dad.
Have you got one? Oh, there. Any more balls in play? Oh, they're keep appearing.
Oh, careful.
It's alright, don't worry, just... Oh, she got you right in the back.
This is Brian from VR here. He's let us come down today and try everything out, and it's an amazing place. It's in Liverpool, so if you're nearby, definitely pop down, and I'll let Brian tell you a bit about the machines and all the stuff they do here.
The VR systems run off gaming PCs, which are all hooked up to a HTC Vive, which currently on the market we found the best for tracking. They're tracked by 2 lighthouse boxes. They're both small, so you might not be able to see them, but one's in both corners. They are actually laser infrared, so it's very hard to lose tracking on them. You would have to walk in front of the person or block them with a hand. But you'll notice even points where Abigail was playing that she actually stepped away from the boundary. It didn't stop tracking. It's because one of those can stay tracked.
Yeah. The plank game, I don't know, you probably see footage of it, and you go up this elevator and you can choose a number of floors to go on. You go to the top floor, you're left with this little tiny plank to go on. Abigail, I believe, fell off it, and I was too scared to even leave the lift because it felt so real. And then there's another game where I was flying around, putting out fires, had a jetpack on, but I could feel my legs wobbling, and it felt like there was G-force actually working on me, even though, how could there have been? It's just all to do with the headset and sounds and vibrations. Crazy. Yeah, it's
one thing that we get sort of a lot of feedback on about how sort of your eyes can make these feelings. When Abigail was playing, she was actually playing the blue, and I said to her, watch the tail on the whale, and it follows you and sort of hits you, and you kind of get this sensation of almost water being hit, but it's not. Your eyes are fabulous the way they can sort of make even the G-force, you know, you're not feeling it.
No, because there's loads of potential for it, even with like people's jobs and stuff, because doctors could practice operations in a really sort of intricate looking human body without actually killing anybody. And
so they already do,
Oh, do they?
It's not used sort of mainstream, but they do.
Yeah.
They use a combination of VR and AR, so exactly, it's a point of being able to do complex operations and basically not train on a real person, basically. So they do, but it's widespread. It goes to real estate agents, so the guys in Dubai that I've seen who are actually building houses and showing people around their next house or apartment without it actually being built.
A virtual house.
Yes, exactly. So a virtual house, so you know, I can imagine my sofa being there. But the house isn't being built, it's still a building site at that point.
So how long have you been open? How long have you been here for?
So we opened alongside the HCC Vibe, which was released on the back end of April, start of May 2016. At first it was kind of not so much a hobby, but it was kind of like we were the first room scale multiplayer VR to open in the UK. So
multiplayer, I think multiplayer is where it's at, really, isn't it? Because it's all very well playing on your own, but gaming is like bringing people together and having like a communal experience. I think it's brilliant for that because it just takes you beyond Xbox, PC gaming, and the processing power of it and the graphics. It's mind blowing, really.
It's come a long way, and some games, even Rec Room, you noticed like the likes of the Blue was less interactive than what all the others you played, but it was very, very pretty. Graphics were really good. And Rec Room, although it wasn't pretty, it was very sort of cartoony. Was the most interactive. Pick up things and throw things and teleport around.
Because it shows if you've got games like Minecraft where the graphics are terrible, it's all about the gameplay. Whereas this has got the best of both worlds. You can have games where you just kind of bask in the beauty of everything. You've got games where it's just pure fun entertainment.
Exactly. If people do want to book for the arcade. We don't. You guys paid a bit longer, but we generally don't do any. We don't do over an hour. You can book for 2 hours. We will make sure people get about 15-minute break, 10-15-minute break. So half an hour would be £20, and then it's an extra £10 for the hour, so £30 for the 60 minutes.
Cool.
So
we'll leave a link in the description of the website where you can book it and show you. Basically, go to the website, lists all the games that are on there, and you can book through them, shows you the prices and stuff and where they're located. So, really cool. We had a really good time.
Yeah.
We had a great time there. We're going to put a link in the description of our video to how you can find the place, and you can send them messages. They're really responsive, and we're definitely going to go back there. You want to go there for your birthday, don't you?
Because you can get birthday parties and stuff.
You can get birthday parties. I think they do stag parties.
Hen parties.
Brilliant time. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you soon, guys. Bye.
Bye.